part to this. Okay, so this is the part two to the heart attack. All right, is there's always a mental, you know, I had read leading up to like a heart attack or something like that. There's your body is giving you warnings. Like I had called the fire department, the local fire department, because I was in the room and I felt I didn't know. I couldn't explain it. They tried to say like a nervous breakdown or something, right? But there wasn't. There was no mental thing because my heart checked out. But that is leading up to the heart attack, okay? I did dial 911 because I couldn't explain the feeling. And that's documented here in South Bend. They came but they didn't know about all my problems, okay? Nobody had in their system that I was of a TBI, that I was of, a brain tumor remnants. Nobody knew that here. So when I called 911 and I'm in this room and I have a problem communicating, it's because it's all you're thinking about is there's something wrong, okay? I'm dialing 911, I'm trying to tell them and explain to them there's something wrong with me. But it's like, they're like, what is wrong with you? It happened to me in Spokane, okay? Because I know how to de-escalate myself to not panic, all right? I dialed 911, the cops came out, they sat down, I'm sitting in my room, not the cops, but the ambulance, the fire department come out, they come in, I'm sitting on my bed, and I'm being as calm as possible, right? Because heart problems run in my family. And again, nobody was aware that I was of congenital heart failure, okay? If no one was aware, actively domestic violence, nobody has my file. Nobody can get a file because nobody wants to share my medical file with any doctor. Nobody wants to do nothing. Everybody wants to be Captain Savo. I'm not a hoe, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? Everybody wants, it's like, I'm not coming back there. I can't go back to Washington. They're like, oh, you died then. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. This is the most baloney thing in the world, okay? So, you have to understand, a person can dial 911. And the fire department come out because you seem to be stable. I hooked up to monitors, they check it, and it's at very low. But that's just because they don't understand. Like my dad has like 40. It beats at like a 40. That's like every day. You know what I'm talking about? And then mine was over 100. Now, if mine beats at a consistent, say, between like 80 every day, and then all of a sudden I'm at a 60, my heart's failing. Or if all of a sudden, like now, I go in here and I'm at a 70, and I'm used to it being at 100, I'm like, there's something wrong with me. People don't understand that because they don't want to listen to me. They don't want to take the time to sit because it takes a long time for me to talk to you. Not 5 minutes, not 10 minutes, because I have to get out my medical history to you verbally. And then you want to tell me I'm crazy. Do you understand this? I can remember, it takes me a minute because it's everywhere. I'm of a TBI, and honestly, they didn't even think I'd be able to remember what I remember. Okay? Because remember, I'm supposed to be dead.